Spending time on the water can be a thrilling experience in itself, but the true excitement of fishing comes alive when you finally feel a tug on your line. The unexpected pull, the frenzied splashing, there's simply nothing quite like the one-on-one struggle with a fish. The Amazon River, teeming with diverse wildlife, is a paradise for inquisitive fishermen and nature enthusiasts who thrive on surprises. And a spine-tingling surprise awaited professional fisherman Steve Townsend at the other end of his line when he cast it into the river's perilous waters. Fishing is a beloved pastime enjoyed by countless individuals. While it's possible to reel in massive catches with the right skills, for most, fishing is a chance to escape the hustle and bustle of life and simply contemplate. In fact, fishermen spend so much time waiting that when they finally get a bite and bring in a substantial catch, there's no greater reward. Fishing demands immense patience, but those willing to wait are rewarded handsomely. For those fishermen who lack the patience of their die-hard counterparts, destinations like the Amazon River offer a plethora of aquatic wonders in no time. That's why so many people venture south to explore its treasures. The Amazon River boasts an abundance of unique fish, but it's also home to creatures like snakes and alligators. Just take a look at this colossal serpent. While the wildlife of the Amazon River is undeniably stunning, it also leads to some eerie encounters, as Steve Townsend can attest to. Steve Townsend wasn't just a world-renowned angler, he was a professional fisherman who spent extensive time on the Amazon River in search of the largest and most formidable fish. When navigating the river's murky waters, fearlessness is a necessity. The fish in the Amazon River grow to astonishing sizes. It took 3 grown men to hoist this massive catfish out of the water. Even though catfish are harmless, coming face to face with something of that magnitude would be an awe-inspiring experience. One fateful afternoon, Steve and a small crew of fishermen loaded a boat with fishing gear and set out on the river. Steve was well acquainted with the Amazon, but little did he know that this day would present a formidable challenge. As they traveled, the water remained shallow, and Steve knew that stopping would only yield piranhas. Fascinating as piranhas were, Steve was in pursuit of something more exotic. After about an hour, the crew reached an opening in the river where the water was significantly deeper. There were bound to be numerous creatures lurking nearby, and Steve was prepared to encounter them. However, as time passed, neither Steve nor his crew members had any luck. It was time to venture elsewhere. The boat's crew guided their vessel down the river with caution. Steve occupied the front, his eyes fixed on the surrounding waters. He had a strong intuition about this specific spot, prompting his crew to halt the boat. Steve cast his fishing line into the depths and patiently waited. True to his instincts, Steve felt a powerful tug on his line, and the fish put up an impressive struggle. At that moment, the creature's identity remained shrouded in mystery, but one thing was evident: it possessed formidable strength. It seemed to be in a state of fury, and understandably so. No creature on Earth would relish the sensation of a hook in its mouth when it was merely expecting a delectable worm. However, this creature was extraordinary in its tenacity. Steve skillfully reeled in the enigmatic creature, ensuring not to make any sudden moves that might cause the line to snap. The creature drew nearer to the shoreline, where the crew could attempt to subdue it. Eventually, it was within reach. What on earth was this peculiar creature? Its scaly body resembled that of a colossal snake. Had Steve captured an anaconda? Judging by the relentless battle it waged, that possibility loomed large. However, when Steve, with the help of a crew member, hoisted its head out of the water, he was left utterly astonished. The creature turned out to be an arapaima, one of the largest freshwater fish globally. Steve was awestruck by their good fortune. Despite his extensive experience in fishing and exploring the Amazon River, he had never before had the chance to encounter an arapaima. It came as no surprise that Steve had struggled to control the fish. These giants could reach lengths exceeding 10 feet and weigh up to 400 pounds, making the one they had caught seem relatively small. Just take a look at this colossal arapaima. This specimen was one of the largest ever captured on camera. Although most don't grow to such proportions, this encounter underscored the eerie nature of the Amazon River's depths. With fish that require the strength of 2 grown men to handle lurking beneath the surface, it's no wonder few dare to swim in these waters. Can you blame them? Picture yourself being pursued by such a gargantuan fish. It's the stuff of nightmares. After capturing some astonishing photos with the arapaima, Steve released it back into the murky river. It was a mesmerizing encounter, to say the least. This experience would remain etched in Steve's memory for years to come, allowing him to check arapaima off his list of creatures to catch. It was clear that this particular fish was not accustomed to being hooked by anyone. As events unfolded, it became increasingly evident that Steve had underestimated the challenge. Just take a look at Steve's expression when he finally managed to haul in this formidable beast.